Hi everyone. Actually today I am going to tell you the second half of the story Dushyant and Shakuntala, which I named as Gandharva Vivah. Because this story, if I would do it continuously, then it would take nearly 15 to 20 minutes. So I broke it into two parts. The first video I have already sent. This is the second part. So let me begin the story Gandharva Vivah. So after revealing the birth secret, Shakuntala took a deep sigh. She said that, "O king, I don't know why I am so unfortunate that, and I don't know what sin I did in my past life that I am abandoned by my parents. I could never see any one of my parents." Then King Dushyant immediately said, "Oh beautiful lady, I don't care for your birth secret. I don't mind anything. I just want one thing. Would you like to give me?" Then Shakuntala was surprised and she said, "Yes, king, ask me." Then Dushyant said, "Please be my wife. I want to marry you." And by that time, Shakuntala was also in love with Dushyant at the first sight. So naturally, a willing man and a willing woman, when they both want, it's better to get married. So they both got married, and keeping the birds, animals, mountains, everyone in the forest as their eyewitness of their marriage. And they passed few times very happily. But Kannarusi by that time didn't come. So ultimately, Dushyant said that, "Oh Shakuntala, now I have to go. But I promise you, I will bring you back to my kingdom very soon. Please till then wait." And Shakuntala agreed. Then Dushyant went away, taking farewell from Shakuntala. After some time, Kannarusi came to the hermitage. With his celestial power, he could guess that Shakuntala had done Gandharva Vivah. And he was very happy. You know why? Because he thought that Shakuntala was chosen by best of the kings, Dushyant. So he was very happy that she did a right choice. However, gradually, in due course of time, Shakuntala gave birth to a radiant son who was named as Bharat. And the son grew up slowly, but he was so brave and so courageous that at the age of 6, Bharat was playing with the cubs. And he was very satisfied with the discipline, the tranquility of the forest. Everybody was happy with Bharat and Shakuntala. Even Rishi Kanna, he did all the rites ordained by the scriptures. And then Rishi Kanna thought that this is the time that Shakuntala and Bharat should reunite with King Dushyant. So, escorted by some ascetic rishis, Shakuntala and Bharat, they both went to the kingdom of Hastinapur. And immediately when they reached there, the guard just informed about her arrival to King Dushyant. Knowing fully well who she was, Dushyant immediately denied her it denied his acceptance to her. He said that I don't know who she is and I don't have any son. Tell her I don't know nothing about her. And the guard went and said what King Dushyanta said. When Shakuntala heard all this message, she got furious. Immediately she came to the royal court of Dushyanta and said, "O king, O wise king, how can you forget your love? How can you forget your wife? You did the Gandharva Vivah in forest. Have you forgotten that? And we had our eyewitnesses, the trees, the birds, the flowers and the mountains. And you told me that when Kandarusi will come back, you will bring me back here to your kingdom and you will marry me again. This is your son. How can you forsake your love and your son too?" Then King Dushyanta said, in the presence of all the people, he said, "O lewd ascetic lady, I don't know who are you. Go back to the place where you belong to. Low-grade ladies like you always bring the problems for the good people. Don't tell me that I have ever married you. I don't know you. Neither the son belongs to me." Then Shakuntala lost her temper and being humiliated, she said, "O wise king, just remember, my place is much higher than you, and at least be a good father and give fatherly love to your son. He has not done any sin that he will be deprived from his father. I didn't come here to take shelter. Now I am going, and please take care of your son." Speaking this much, she just turned her face and started slowly. Suddenly from the heaven, a loud voice came, "O King Dushyant, what are you doing? She is as pure as Ganga and as radiant as fire. Shakuntala is your wife. Don't forbid her. Please accept her as your wife. And Bharat is your heir apparent." Then Dushyanta immediately went and begged Shakuntala, "O loved, O beloved lady, please come back to me. I knew very well that I had got married to you, and Bharat is my heir apparent. But before all the people, I just wanted to show that you came and you said that you are my wife, and simply with these words I will accept you. That's not the real rule. That is why I said that so many evil words to you. I wanted that our Gandharva Vivah should be announced divinely. That's the reason why I told you. But please forgive me for my evil words." Shakuntala came back and happily stayed with Dushyant. Thereafter, Dushyant he had already got married, but she was announced as the queen of the Hastinapur and Bharat as the Yuvraj. But one thing, this is the end of the story. One thing, Vyasadev had written this Mahabharata in such a beautiful way that every character, every type of human nature, everything is depicted in this epic. Like the way Shakuntala told that she was abandoned by her parents. Nowadays, the same, so many children are abandoned by their parents. You know that. Secondly, Bharat, uh, sorry, this Mahabharata is just like an encyclopedia. It describes about the geography, the human psychology, the history, so many things. Like mountain, trees, everything description is there. Once you will, and the character wise, you know that every type of character stories are also in Mahabharata. So, if you go through a Mahabharata, there is no doubt that whatever you want, what type of stories you want, you can get it there. So this is the, after beginning I wrote, this is the second part of Mahabharata series, Gandharva Vivah. The third one is Kacha and Shukracharya. That I will tell you on the next video. Thank you so much for listening to me.